It's deep. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Chris Paul is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Brooks is out there with Green. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Smith dishes to Brooks. Eason against Paul. Rocket 6. Here's Green. Houston needs to get a shot. Şengün.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Paul passes to Wembanyama. And stolen by Şengün. One-on-one fast break. Right side, Green. A 3 ball. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Green kicks to Brooks. Oh, good on the 3. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Sohan.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Smith with a screen on Vassell. It's stolen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Wembanyama with it. Now Smith defending.
Man, this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Coach, only 2 players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively. Not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Wembanyama. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heels.
And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And he comes up with the deuce. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Shot clock at 5, and it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. Launches a 3. The Spurs rebound. Paul finds Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Green. Rebounded by the Spurs. And it's a great finish! Oh, my. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Smith finishing it off.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Here's Paul. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Plenty of space. That one misses.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the floor for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Evan Vassell out there with Paul, and it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Paul against Green. Here's the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul can't get it to go.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Eason with it. Sohan's there. The Rockets again can't hit. Spurs leading by 11. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. With his first shot attempt. And it's Sohan missing. The Rockets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. Another miss by Houston. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Wembanyama. And it's blocked by Şengün. Brooks, the pass to Green. Here's Eason. Going inside. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Paul finds Vassell. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks.
Timeout.
That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to talk to his guys. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert, because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
There's Green with the three. Good on the triple. Green's got 10 points in the game.
And shots like this have to fire Green up. Big-time three there.
Champagnie passes to Wembanyama.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Vassell outside. Pass to Paul. They get it again. Here's Sohan. Smith with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Brooks. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Sohan fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach? Jeremy Sohan. He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
This is his first free throw of the game. The free throw dropped for Şengün.
For your Rockets.
Şengün hits them both. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach, Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself that way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
There's Green with the three. Another miss by Houston. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Paul with the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Paul's got 8 points.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
Green finds Şengün. Nice move, and Şengün throws it down.
He led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 9. A chance now to send it up. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Thompson is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Landale in at the 4th. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Passing, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
VanVleet wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Spurs passing it around. The kick out to Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Spurs. Rocket shooting in this game, 45%. On the wing, Thompson. Still yet to score.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Shots good by Wesley. Wesley's got his first points of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Landale pass to Thompson. Down low. Here's Whitmore. Here's Van Vliet. And the wing jumper offline.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 to 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Castle. And the Spurs scoring again.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level. That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Spurs leading by 14. It's Wesley on the wing, covered by Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Shoots the three. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Landale with the bucket. Landale's got 5 points in the quarter.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Barnes can't get it to go. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one's good, Whitmore.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
On the wing, Johnson. Whitmore defending. Here's the triple. Here's Bassey. Adams, a nice D.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Houston foul. Whitmore.
And he can't hit the second. Rockets trail by 8. Van Vliet finds Adams. Back to Van Vliet. Here's Landale. Inside, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Castle. And he makes good on the way. Castle's got his second bucket of the night.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Knocked away. Barnes looking around. Here's Wesley. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
What a way to punctuate the third quarter. They've got the lead
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
First personal foul.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Chris Paul is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here's Green to the middle. So Stan, you started in the NBA back in the mid-90s. How is coaching different from, say, now to back then?
Wow, Kevin, it's just so different and in so many ways. The players have gotten better. Bigger, faster, more skilled. There's more coaches on a staff. Strength coaches have increased in volume and in influence, so there's less practice. Everything now has to be done differently.
Everything is bigger, isn't it?
It really is.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Wembanyama passes to Sohan. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot's good from Paul.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
And the foul on Tari Eason.
Personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And so it's San Antonio with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. A shot by Champagnie, no good. Rockets trail by 20, inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
And showing the vert there. Smith Jr. up in the rafters to finish that alley-oop.
Paul passes to Sohan. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game. Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Green with a screen on Vassell. And here we go.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen. How'd that move work out? The important part is to get the ball in the basket, not to make the highlight reel. Come on.
2 minutes.
Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell. And it's blocked by Şengün. Picked him clean. To the left wing. Back to Vassell. Wembanyama looking it over. Drills it from outside.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Smith with a screen on Paul. Green passes to Smith. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Nice move. The Rockets pull it in. 40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Smith kicks to Green. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball against Brooks. Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Over Şengün. And it's blocked by Şengün. The second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Smart play there. I don't think we give Wemby's IQ for the game enough love, but he was a pro in France at a young age, and that obviously gave him a lot of experience.
And here is Brooks. Şengün with a screen on Vassell. Brooks with no one around. Off on that one. And so it's San Antonio. Easily taken the... Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up.
peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation. Not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Green. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Thompson outside. No good on the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute played here so far in the first. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Curry, no good. The Rockets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Out to Thompson. Şengün passes to Smith. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the basket by Hield.
Almost looks effortless, but Hield has worked hard to build those efficient mechanics.
On the attack, Green. Three-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by Wiggins. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And here's Curry for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And he's going for the lob. Smith outside. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. From downtown. The shot no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, They're going to mess up at some point, right?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
The Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Curry. Outside heel. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
Leave it to Hill to respond. A consistent 3-point sniper.
Green against Curry. Green, the pass to Brooks. Launches it. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And it's Green missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that late.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry looking it over. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Green. Rockets trail by 8. Pass to Smith. Back to Green. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And it's hammered home by Green.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Brooks against Curry. Hield passes to Curry. Up and over Brooks. The jumper from the wing off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors earning this break in the action, up 10. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, small forward. Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody. Okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism. And he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's Hield. He has 6. Wiggins outside. They set the screen. 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Van Vliet with it. And it's Hield picking him up. Brooks against Wiggins. Pass to Smith. Outside. Green. Now here's Şengün. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep. And it's Hield. That time on the assist by Green.
3 points.
Hield's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Brooks, the pass to Green. Here's Van Vliet. Smith with a screen on Hield. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Green.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver it.
Wiggins from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
No hesitation from Wiggins, shooting with confidence and conviction.
Rockets trail by 14. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Hield passes to Curry. The three is up. Easy money for Stephen Curry. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Pass to Jackson Davis. The kick out, Curry. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Şengün. And here is Green. Van Vliet right side.
2 minutes remaining.
Smith with a screen on Wiggins. Van Vliet finds Smith. Back to Van Vliet. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. An open look for Smith. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Green. Curry passes to Green. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Curry. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:11 left in the second. And here's Green from the arc. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. Van Vliet against Curry. Out to Hield. Here's the three. Fires in the triple. Hield's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Wiggins. Curry with it. The kick out to Wiggins. The three. He buries it from 3. Wiggins got 6.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Curry against Brooks. Outside Curry. Outside Hield. Back to Curry from behind the arc. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Runs. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, Buddy Hield displaying all his skills today.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Whitmore in at the 4. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Stolen by Milton. For 3. Pure from 3-point range. Melton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Don't give Melton any room from deep. He'll punish you from there.
Brooks from outside nails it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Looney, high post. Now here's Moody. No points yet. 6 to shoot. From deep, Melton. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Landale. Rockets trail by 15. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson-Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Brooks against Melton. Outside Payton for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Payton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Right side Moody. Out to the wing. Melton outside. Off target with the 3. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Outside Eason. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in. In transition, here come the Warriors. And Kuminga throws it down.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Shepard, he's checked in for Houston.
First team foul. Hit for your Rockets.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Shepard.
Outside Kuminga, shot clock at 5. Fires it from 18. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 16. If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor. And Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well, and he's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
Warriors ball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Houston foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals, he can play both guard positions, and he's a good rebounder for his size, too. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Three-pointer. Buries it from 3. Melton's got his second bucket on the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Tipped. Holiday surveying the floor. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Melton from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. And here's Payton. He's got 6. Now here's Moody. Fades back. Count that one.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. They've got Kuminga. Gary Payton II is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Moody, and it's Looney in at the 5. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500 plus.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Kuminga. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Payton. Oh, got that one up quick.
You can count on Hield to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
Here's Green. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Thompson passes to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game. Green for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Green's got 9 points here in the second half. Curry against Brooks. Outside Curry. Launches a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this.
Şengün, the screen. Shot is up. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. The Warriors lead by 16. Curry with it. Checked by Brooks. Curry against Brooks. Now Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Green, the pass to Şengün, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got his first basket of the night.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And again, no good by Golden State.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there.
It's stolen by Green. Wiggins from long range. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Thompson finds Smith. Here's Green. Excellent D there from Wiggins. The Warriors lead by 14. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Oh, it's stolen away. Hield on the wing. Outside Curry. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. To end the drought.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Warriors.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
That shot off the mark. On the wing, Thompson. Green covering. Back to Brooks. Picked by Smith. Jacks up a three. The Rockets with another miss. And here are the Warriors now. It's a 14-point game. Smith against Curry. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith right side. Pass to Thompson. Curry with a steal. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the...
For some NBA basketball. Basketball on 2, and now the Golden State Warriors starters. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Paul. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 slot. Now here's Paul. 6 on the shot clock, and a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Paul with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. Shot by Hield, nobody around. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his three-point shot.
Now here's Paul to the wing right side. Zohan, the 19-footer, is on the money.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Curry against Paul. Outside Curry. Hield outside. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Jackson Davis can't get it to go. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I could see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
That 3 off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. And Hield launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Hield's got 6 points.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
Wembanyama passes to Paul. And it's Vassell in the corner.
2 minutes.
Here's Wembanyama. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Here is Paul. The Warriors making the shot. 1:30 left in the first quarter of the game. Sohan. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report. The shot by Curry, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Champagnie. Here's Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Hield sets the pick for Curry. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the shot goes in.
Curry's so good at working the angles inside, just adapting to the situation.
Ball outside. The shake. And the layup is up and in.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Here's Curry. And the layup falls. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors ahead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Paul out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now here's Curry. He's got 6, and the shot goes down.
And that's Curry showing some of that toughness. Not going to shy away from contact.
Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Johnson, and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders and the very capable ones of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Curry with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Stripped it away.
Oh, that was slick right there. Great timing to come up with that.
They swipe it. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Oh, Curry is so dangerous in transition.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. No one near Curry as he lets it go. It's good from long range. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. And here is Paul. pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama off the bounce. Here's Champagnie. Just 4 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Connects from three-point range. Vassell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. He knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
Spurs trail by 4. Ball finds Wembanyama. Spurs working the ball around now. Can he keep it going? And he hits the jump shot. Wembanyama's got 16.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Wiggins. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Takes a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. To the left side wing. It's tipped. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Here's the break. Here's Wembanyama. Over Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Wiggins. Curry with him. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Vassell against Hield. It's good. Vassell's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Curry looking it over. The 3. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
3 points.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Hield. Off target from outside. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors.
calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Warriors leading by 6. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Johnson outside. Barnes outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from 11. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Johnson from outside. The shot missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Wesley the pass to Barnes. The three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Spurs trail by 10. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
He did a good job to take it right at the D.
All right, Brent, quick. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. He continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly. His game is going to continue to grow.
A shot that time, not on target. San Antonio's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Wesley. Kuminga, screen on Wesley. There's the drive.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for your Spurs, Charles Bassey.
He doesn't get the second one. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team. But Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Here's Johnson. He gets it in there.
And that solid foundation of Keldon Johnson going to work as he fought for position there.
Melton kicks to Payton. Back to Melton. And it's good off the back rim and in. Melton's got 6 in the quarter. Melton against Wesley. Takes it inside. The shot's good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Warriors leading by 9. But Trey. Melton, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Johnson. Pass to Bassie. Spurs working the ball around now. Another shot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barnes. The 3-ball. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. They'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
Harrison Barnes in great body control on that possession, just working against the defender.
Both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Curry. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Back to Vassell. To the paint. Curry with the steal. And here's the break. Here's Jackson Davis.
So many guards that have great handles on the offensive end have great hands on defense too. That time, Steph Curry.
Pass to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Now here's Curry. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. That one good for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
It's stolen by Green. Three-pointer, Wiggins, Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Paul kicks to Vassell. Pass to Sohan. Just 3 to shoot. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Curry driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 12-point Warrior lead.
That's a clever attack from Curry, just finding an angle. He gets around the defender towards the basket.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I
think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Warriors leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Healed outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up.
Wembanyama finishing the alley-oop.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Curry against Vassell. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Curry, no good. Spurs trail by 13. The 3. Vassell, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Fires from way outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs. And it's the Warriors' ball. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Vassell against Curry. Officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
San Antonio ball. Substitution on the court.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. And in the win, a comfort. All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry.
Well, Greg. When you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
So the Houston starting five. At small forward.
Oh, my gracious.
Wow, just incredible.
That is a monster finish. If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And it's Paul off the drive. Vassell outside. Back to Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
And here are the Rockets. For three, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Oh, what range this kid has. I mean, this proves Smith's ceiling is sky high.
Here's Paul. Pass to Champagny. Here's Vassell. Wembanyama scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
What a luxury having Wembanyama on your team. I mean, he can create anything out of nothing.
Here's Green. Out to Thompson. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Vassell. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. So it's San Antonio now. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Here's Green. Out to Thompson. Back to Green. This one for three. Kept alive by Houston. For three, Smith. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not a guy you want to leave open.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. At Adams is checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Number 12, Steven Adams.
Green against Paul. That one goes in.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Green against Paul. Thompson outside. Pass to Brooks. Outside for Green. The Rockets again can't hit. Spurs lead by 3. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by Green.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Back to Brooks. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every...
Oh, my goodness. How about that? Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now, here's Green. Paul with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Vassell. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers.
Adams finds Brooks. Adams a screen. Here's Thompson. Back to Adams. Lots of room. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Paul against Green. Pass to Smith. Green with the ball. Back to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Houston with another miss. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Spurs. 6-point game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Houston has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Paul. Barnes with a screen on Green. Paul passes to Champagnie. The 3 from Barnes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. San Antonio. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Devin Vassell out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 3, a small forward. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And there were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Adams, the pass to Green. On the wing, Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Green.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Adams. Pass to Paul. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Paul against Green. Thompson pulls it in.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama.
Going up top, it's Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Smith passes to Green. Green.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. The cell. And the three off target. The Rockets trail. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Adams with a screen on Paul. Pass to Thompson. Outside for Green. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Green against Paul. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Paul. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Brooks. Misses the one-handed jam. San Antonio leading by 4. Pass to Barnes. 1:25 left in the first half. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thompson passes to Green. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Green. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Rockets trail by 4. Puts one up from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Green's got 12 points in the game.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Vassell's shot is good.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Outside, Green. Paul with a steal. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Champagnie. Brooks defending. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
And here's Green from the arc. Sinks the tray. 15 points in the game. Here's Wembanyama. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted areas seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Fred VanVleet. Jock Landale is out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Aaron Holiday, and it's Eason in at the 3. You know, it's hard to understate the value VanVleet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
And And there's the call on Jeremy Sohan. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Spurs on D. 6-point lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Wesley. Here's Bassi. It's hauled in by Landale. Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Eason up top. And here's Whitmore. Outside Holiday. There's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Sohan with the ball. He's picked up by Eason. Johnson on the wing. He's scoreless. Eason with a steal. Outside Holiday. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Eason. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. Over Castle. Back to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And there's the screen. Here's Wesley. And he makes it on the layup. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Throws it up high. Stolen. Driving to the basket, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Unselfish to the court. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
Here's Van Vliet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Back to Sohan. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Spurs lead by 3. And here's Whitmore. No made baskets yet. Outside Holiday. Spins. Pass to Landale. Now Whitmore. Just 5 to shoot. And there's a pick. Here's Holiday. And the layup is good off the glass. Holiday's got 7.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Wesley. Inside. Knocked away. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Here's Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Spurs need to get one up here. There's the drive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Houston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time. Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Pass to Wesley. Back to Sohan. Gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Pass to Bassi. Here's Castle, still without a bucket. Outside Johnson. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And the Spurs lead by 6. Picked it out of midair. He can't get it to go. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Spurs up 6. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Wembanyama, Chris Paul out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Barnes. And it's Champagnie at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Van Vliet right side. Oh, swiped away. On the wing, Vassell. He's covered by Holiday. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul, and Houston will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Whitmore. Dylan Brooks comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Holiday. And Green is subbed in for Van Vliet. Vassell's shot is good.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Brooks a screen on Paul. And here's Green from the arc. Oh, Jalen Green with the sweet stroke.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The three from Barnes. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Smith. An easy 2 on the layup.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Paul. Rebounded by Green. Landale inside. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Sometimes underrated playmaker Green showing good patience and vision.
Here's Paul. San Antonio again can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Thompson. Smith outside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Paul looking over the floor. They can't stop the run with that one. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Thompson finds Smith. Outside for Brooks. Picked by Smith. To take the lead. Dylan Brooks, that one's good.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 1.
I think you could sense it, that trip up the floor. Paul was looking for his own shot, and he got it.
Paul against Green. Close. Green puts it in.
How about Jalen Green stepping up, showing poise in a big spot?
And it's Paul off the drive. Got a hand on it. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Houston. Houston has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Green against Paul. Green, the pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. On the wing, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. And it's Houston scoring again.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Paul with it. Checked by Brooks. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Smith. They grab their own miss. Pass to Sengun. Right side, Green. And here's Smith. The three. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
You don't need experience if you have guts. The young fella gets thrown right into the action. Smith Jr. wants to be here in late games.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
There are guys that will take that shot, and there are guys that will make that shot. Green is one of those guys that will make that one.
The three from Barnes. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Back to Brooks. Here's Green. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Şengün. Puts it up from the high post. Cash.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
So the big win by Houston in a tight game. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air.
About the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Green is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up. Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Brooks the pass to Green. Brooks against Hield. To the inside. Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Thompson against Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. And here is Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
Now here's Hield after Jalen Green's miss. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. With the drive, and Green slams it in.
Blasting off, Green runs in and just launches himself to the rim.
Curry looking around. A three-pointer, no good. Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Smith for 3. The rebound by Hield. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Outside Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Wide open, and still surprisingly wasn't able to cash in.
Shots good by Green.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Outside for Curry. Nailed from three-point land.
Off a pass, Steph Curry, that one is always going in, or almost always going in.
Thompson in the post, covered by Hield. Thompson with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. Back to Hield. It's stolen by Green. That's a 2 from Smith, and he sinks that one. Hit the back of the rim on the way in.
Confident stroke that time by Smith Jr. You could see he felt that shot was up and down.
Outside Curry. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter, and the layup's good off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
A steal. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Hield kicks to Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Back to Hield. Brooks against Wiggins. Shot clock at 2. Pass to Jackson Davis. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Houston leading by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Green. Good, nice job down low. Green's got 9 points.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Outside Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Over to the left wing. Now Jackson Davis. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Thompson is out there with Green, and it's Brooks, and at the 3, the small forward. And here is Curry, after Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Curry against Green. Curry is inside, and that one good. 7 points in the game.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time. Confidence oozing from the corner shot. Hield staying true from deep.
There's Green with the 3. That shot, no good.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Curry on the wing, guarded by Green. Curry against Green. There's the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Green dishes to Smith. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Pass to Wiggins. Hield with a screen on Green. Here's Wiggins, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Here's Brooks, jams it in off the great move.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
down low. And Wiggins throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now Green following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Wiggins finds Curry. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Out to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. Smith sets the pick for Green. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
Curry passes to Hield. Curry setting the pick for Hield. This one for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Rockets ahead, up by 1. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Moses Moody. Looney out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Peyton. And it's Melton in at the point. And Van Vliet, here we go. Landale pass to Easton. For 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. It's deflected. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Steven Adams is checked in for Houston.
Substitution for the Rockets.
Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Van Vliet against Melton. Payton with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Melton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, DeAnthony Melton flies under the radar, Clark, but he is a solid role player.
Rock solid in every way, partner. Does a little bit of everything. You know, he's a disruptive defender and has great instincts at that end of the floor. He also can space the floor for you because he can make threes, but also can make plays, too.
Here's Whitmore. Nice defense from Kuminga.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
On the wing, Melton, guarded by Holiday. Shot from the wing. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets trail by 3. Inside. Back to Van Vliet. Screen by Adams. Van Vliet with it. Kuminga picks him up. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Payton from outside. Rockets with the rebound. Adams outside. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Eason. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
Melton kicks to Payton. Back to Melton. from 13. And again, no good by Golden State.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Holiday gets the bucket. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Payton kicks to Melton. And he jams it with authority.
Melton possesses great vertical. At 6'2", he can throw it down with the best of them.
Rockets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Whitmore. Yes, that goes in. Whitmore's got his first points of the game.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Melton against Van Vliet. Payton looking around. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Warriors shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Van Vliet passes to Eason. And stolen by Payton. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here's Payton. Oh, and the jam by Payton.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
You know, with Melton, you get a lot. You get floor spacing, steals. He can play both guard positions. And he's a good rebounder for his size, too.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Puts up a deep 3. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Green. He's got 13. Pass to Şengün. Green in the high post. Now here's Brooks. Curry with the steal. It's not going to go for him. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 4. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, the forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, Hield. Banked in off the glass.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Wiggins. Stolen by Brooks. Nuggets trail by 5. Out to Thompson. Hield against Smith. Şengün with a screen on Hield. Nice shot by Smith.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Curry on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Out to Smith. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Right there. Hield creating for his teammate. Unselfish play that time.
Green, the pass to Thompson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Green against Curry. Thompson in the corner.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Here's Wiggins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Thompson.
Really good job of working the interior. You got to work it. You got to work it a bit. Wiggins attacking is able to draw the foul.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Curry with the steal. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. Curry from 3.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Right side, Green. Smith dishes to Green. Pulls it up. The Rockets again can't hit. Warriors leading by 7. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson against Curry. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Brooks outside. For 3, Smith. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Curry is inside. He's up against Thompson. Outside Curry. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Green fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, when Green goes inside like that with that type of force and tenacity, really gives the defense no option but to foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Here's Jackson Davis. Şengün covering. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Poked away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge. You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
And here is Green. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They didn't. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.
Sports. Now the starting group for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Chris Paul. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's Champagnie at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, down low. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's Curry. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Nice D from Vassell.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. And when I brought up Chris Paul, Coach marveled at his leadership, saying he's a heck of a player and a natural-born leader. Few players in the history of the game have been able to command an offense and a locker room the way that CP has throughout his career. Coach has nothing but respect for the future Hall of Famer. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Vassell. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter, but his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now here's Curry. They need this. And he banks in the layup.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Curry against Paul. The drive by Wembanyama. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Outside Paul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's in there. Give him 8 points now.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Now here's Wembanyama. Give him 8.
In the first 2 minutes.
Paul looking it over. No good with a layup. Warriors trail by 10. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Jackson Davis. Out to Hield. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Where was the defense? Can't allow Hield to get this kind of positioning to throw it down.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Champagny, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Now here's Curry. Hield, a screen on Vassell. The 3 from Curry. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Here's Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Wiggins looking around to the middle. Stolen by Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Barnes. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Jackson Davis. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Curry. And a nice finish on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Wembanyama. It's deflected. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He made up. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
Here's Wembanyama. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Shot from inside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Curry. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. Looney's checked in for the Warriors.
Coming onto the floor for your Warriors.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Outside, Green. With his first shot attempt. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second.
Get there.
Paul against Curry. Wembanyama screen. Paul uses the glass to finish the layup. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Nice. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Outside heel. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Wembanyama finds Barnes. Paul with it. Wembanyama, pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes.
On the drive, Paul is just so dynamic. Defenses can't find a way to stop him.
Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Here's Wembanyama. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Stolen by Vassell. Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Barnes. The ball's knocked loose. Looney with the ball. He's picked up by Vassell. And the basket by Looney.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Back to Barnes. It's stolen by Green. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, Andrew Wiggins taking flight.
Yeah, what a creative dunker Wiggins is. It's really fun watching him rise up and finish with power.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Payton's checked in for Hield. And it's Melton in for Curry. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for San Antonio. Here's Melton. To the inside. Back to Moody. Melton outside. And the layup falls.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Jones. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Castle is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Bassi in at the 5. Here's Johnson, drives to the hoop. Pass to Sohan. Over to the left wing, Castle for 3. The rebound by Melton, and they'll get another chance. Jones misses. Warriors trail by 9. And here we go, the Warriors running again. Here's Kuminga. Kuminga soars in for the slam. Man, he makes it look easy.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Bassi, good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Melton outside. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
The shot by Sohan, no good. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Payton, no good. San Antonio leading by 7. Down low. Here's Bassi. Nails the baby hook. Bassi's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can tell Castle values the chance to set another guy up. He's not trying to do it all by himself out there.
Jones against Melton. Kuminga with a screen on Jones. Here's Melton, and there's the foul. It's on Keldon Johnson. That's his first foul of the game for San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Sohan, and it's Wesley in for Jones. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam into the lane. Wesley, that's good.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Warriors trail by 9. Now Melton. Outside Moody. And that one is hammered home.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Count the basket. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining.
Melton left side. Outside Payton. Oh, misses the dunk. Spurs lead by 9. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Outside Payton. With the drive. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
You hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Here's Wesley, guarded by Payton. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Shrugs off the contact and dumps it home. He'll go to the line.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Hield. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Back to Curry. Outside Hield. A shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Castle. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Bassi, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Johnson. And the layup is good. And the Spurs lead by 18.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, feeling confident, 18-point lead to end that quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. That won't go either for Curry.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
How about the intelligence of Curry's game? Using the pump fake to get the contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Paul. It's good.
Yeah, and despite his relative lack of size, CP very crafty finishing inside.
Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Wiggins outside. Outside Curry. Tipped. Paul against Hield. Inside. Vassell outside. The three from Barnes. Drains the triple. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press deep in.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajemski's checked in.
Number 2, Brandon.
Outside Paul. Wembanyama up top. Here's Vassell. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Paul against Hield. There's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3!
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
To the inside. Up top, Pajemski. He's guarded by Paul. Pass to Hield.
2 minutes remaining.
He shoots it.
2 minutes.
Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And you can't leave someone open on Green's team. He's going to punish you for that mistake.
Outside Paul. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter here. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Outside Paul. And he's going for the oop here. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Green with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Pass to Wiggins. And here's Hield. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The rebound by the Spurs. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Paul. Sinks that one from the post. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And it's the Spurs ball. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Looney. It's stolen by Barnes. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A.